Welcome back to Mars, everybody. For those of you just barely keeping up with us because a lot has changed in the past couple of sessions. We've built a couple of wonders, but they are sucking down a lot of power. We are about to have a dust storm. We have a limited number of resources that will come in helpful in surviving that, but it would probably be wise to go ahead and bulk up our wind power just a little bit. Because if we're already having problems, that great dust storm that is going to hit us in 1.5 Martian days, that's probably not going to help us out much. So we are going to go ahead and build a few of these things that we need. Hopefully that will help us survive yet another crisis. You know, like we needed any more trouble. Like that dust devil right there next to our concrete refinery. That's lovely. Thank you so much. More dust devil action. At some point soon, I do want to start focusing on the terraforming aspects of the game, because that is how you deal with these recurring threats like cold waves, dust storms, dust devils. You thicken up the atmosphere, and at least in the game's reality, then that stuff stops. Okay, now the actual reality of it, I'm not sure that would make those things less of a factor. You would have different atmospheric issues with a thicker atmosphere on Mars. You know, especially if you were doing something that, if you somehow terraformed it to the point that it is a more Earth-like atmosphere. Oh, we are low on food. Well, let's do a grocery run. It will almost certainly not get here in time. The next big thing we need to build is a space elevator, quite honestly. But we may just barely have enough juice to get through our power issues. The dust storm is here. The rocket is not. Here we go. Alright, solar power just became useless. What we got going on over here? Okay, we need... They need metal up here to repair the water tanks. Offloading some some concrete, offload some metal. Hopefully allow them to make the necessary repairs. I am leaving that rover under manual control. Alright, necessary repairs carried out there. So far, so good. We've got... Okay, we have one really well-staffed fusion reactor. That's helpful. The dust storm is going to be over in just a few hours. Not really a great dust storm. That was just kind of an okay dust storm. Okay, and we are currently researching the artificial sun. It's one of the reasons I started building lots and lots of water tanks, because when you fire that thing up, it sucks down an enormous amount of water.
Resources are low.
Yeah, well, yeah. Low on machine parts, but we'll be able to bring some in momentarily. Because... excuse me. Dust storm's over.
Colonists are departing.
We're losing 12 people? Well, that's no good. Alright, let's bring more people. Yeah, a bunch of these are tourists. Whatevs. But we just survived that dust storm because we had one really well-staffed fusion reactor. I don't want it to become unstaffed. Project Savannah. This rocket is still being unloaded. It brought a lot of food because I was just a little bit paranoid about what our food situation would be at the back end of our dust storm. you notice we are suddenly, we suddenly have hundreds of units of rare metals because of the Mohole mine. So that's a good thing. That was a worthwhile thing to build. Getting all of the wonders researched and constructed is an absolutely vital step toward... there's not really a win condition to the game. I've never won a game, but I have successfully, on a number of occasions, gotten the game to where it's basically an ant farm that you're tending. And, the emergencies are a thing of the past. Alright. Our new colonists and tourists are arriving. Cargo rocket is refueled, loaded up with rare metals.
New colonists have arrived.
Let's send that one home. Alright. 1/4 of the people who came on this rocket are tourists. It's what's... It's in the game's economy. It is how you get the colony to kinda sorta pay for itself. Idle extractors. Oh. Well, our water extractor out there has run dry. That is why I was in a hurry to get up here and tap these, especially this big one with 100,000 units of water in it. That's why I was in a hurry. Yeah, you see, this one is down to 1/6 of what it started with. Same there. So those two are going to be the next to run out. So we need to start building moisture evaporators fairly soon. Because they will become necessary as relying on... Yes, we haven't researched that yet. Of course, I'm not sure it's available for us to research yet. Oh, it is. It is. And we need to get on that. Going to wait until one of our rockets gets home and we get credit for that. Rare metal. We're not doing bad. We're actually not doing bad.
Funding received.
Alright. Let's top off our research outsource. And let's go ahead and put... Oof. Go ahead and put moisture farming on the list and bump it up there. because we will soon have to worry about making making our own water, as bad as that sounds. But it will become a necessity to keep surviving Mars. So, that being said, this seems like a good place to roll the credits for this one. Kind of in maintenance mode right now, but trust me, it doesn't stay that way.